Hi again, we're going to look now at Praise Charts, which is another online-based music resource that you can use for your church. We're actually going to look at it on the internet again, just like we did with CCLI, so here we go. Okay, here we are on the Praise Charts site. You can see this is a little bit more of a modern-looking website than the Song Select one. Similar sort of functions, recommended stuff, new songs, new tracks, recently viewed, stuff by you. So this is stuff that I've looked up in the last little while, so it stores that information for you, which is great. We've got top downloads this week, top songs. Then we've got information about their payment systems. Praise Charts works differently to Song Select in that you buy credits. Rather than having a yearly subscription, you'll buy credits and you can purchase a certain number of things with the credits that you buy. If you are going to use lots and lots of music at your church, you can buy as many as you need. You could pay $97, have 50 credits. That'll buy you 25 lead sheets. So that's 25 new songs in a year. So that would be a lot of songs to do new every week, just giving your congregation a chance to engage with those songs in worship. We'd have to be rotating songs pretty heavily to even have 25. So that's a $97 entry cost. Moving up through the scales that you can see there, I won't read it because you guys can read. The one big difference between the gold and the diamond credits is this here, 14 orchestrations, 29 orchestrations. You can't buy orchestrations with gold points. You have to have diamond points. So you have to be paying this sort of level to use your credits. You can, however, buy those orchestrations just by putting in a credit card. So if you want to buy a one-off orchestration, I think most of them are about $34.99. We'll have a look at that in a second exactly, but that's how we're the kind of cost range that we're looking at for those. So if we come on back up, we're going to look up the exact same song that we did for the CCLI Song Select one, just so we can get a comparison. And I've already looked it up, so I'm just going to click here. I could click there because I've already looked this up, but I'll type it in just for the sake of it. And look how deep the Father's love for us. Here is one of the big differences with Praise Charts as well. They will put different artists' version. So Toby Baxley has recorded How Deep the Father's Love for Us. Praise Charts has purchased the rights to be able to reproduce his version of that song. So Stuart Townend is the original author. But then you've got to cut Cherry Hills Community Church. They've got their version of that on Praise Charts. So they may have different introductions, different licks that they put in. They've written those out in some of these. So if we click on the Stuart Townend version, we've got a direct comparison to our Song Select. So it looks a bit different, but a lot of the same stuff, a lot of extra stuff on Praise Charts. So you can see we've got chord charts and we can print those out in all keys. Orchestration, this is different, and $39.95, that's the amount, not $34.99. $39.95 is an orchestration, what that costs. So again, here you can see we've got credits available, or you can buy certain things for cash as well. So gives you some more options. Some of the cool features of Praise Charts, they give you a click track. So if you're working with a band that's working to a backing, you can buy the click track. The rhythm track, these are pretty cool. If your church doesn't have musicians every week, this is actually the backing for this song. So I might just play that really quickly. So if I hit play here, it will give us a short preview. So as you can hear, it's just a drum track and some synth stuff, but a congregation could sing along to this, maybe with a vocal leader. You can see it fills in as it goes. So that would be cool. If you're going to play to that, or if you're going to use that, you might want to also purchase that click track so that in their ear they can keep in time with that for a drummer or other members of a band. A Reason file, this is actually a file for a program called Reason, which is an audio editing software, and Finale, this is a music composition software. So there's lots of different things that Praise Charts can do. They're giving you more songs from Stuart Townend down here, more songs that you might also like. So it's a lot of similar stuff, but a few extra things that could be really helpful, I guess, in your setting, depending on what you have. So let's just take a look. Chord chart, we can print out again in any key. Big difference between these two is that CCLI works on a Flash player that you can download the music from. Praise Charts works on just PDFs that they have placed on the internet, and this is a version of one of those. So again, we can print these off in any key. One of the cool things is if your group is more advanced, instead of having to print it off in several keys, key of numbers is a system of playing by the numbers of the chords in any key. So we'll talk about that more in some specific tutorials for guitar and piano, but this is just a way of playing that's pretty advanced because you don't have the chords written above. You can just choose any key, and then you're going to choose, this is also numeral, so you'd be the first chord of that key, the second chord of that key, the first chord with the third chord bass. So it's a more advanced stuff, but if you can do that, it's an option for you there. So we're back in the key of D. Also, what we can do is if you have a guitarist who's playing and you want to be in D, you've got some different options for your guitarist. You can print out, I want this guitarist to spread out the sound so we're not all playing in the same sort of register. I want the guitarist to play up in the 7th fret, so the capo on the 7th fret, and it will print out the chords that the guitarist needs to play when the capo is on the 7th fret. So that's a pretty cool feature that CCLI doesn't give you. It's only available on the chord charts within Praise Charts.